Hi, welcome to the Scent Advocate. I discovered an amazing combination of fragrances that I absolutely had to share. It is so wonderful. It is so beyond my expectations. And I took 3 fragrances that I wasn't really into, but I turned them into something incredible. Uh, these fragrances are Creed, Absolu Aventus, Molecules+Iris by Escentric Molecules, and Fresh Cream by Philosophy. So these are all amazing fragrances, don't get me wrong. The thing was, I couldn't make them work for me or work consistently for me or well for me. I found myself not reaching for them as often. So I actually had a word with Lucky Scent, and they suggested that perhaps one of these fragrances could be combined or layered with another. And I went a little bit further and just kind of went all out and experimented, feeling freer to do so after I consulted experts. And I found a masterpiece. So I combined Absolu Aventus with the Molecules+Iris and Fresh Cream, and the amounts were 1 spray of Absolu Aventus, 3 sprays of Molecules+Iris, and 1 spray of Fresh Cream. It is, first of all, I don't know if you can see on my hand, it's a little bit oily. This is after a dry down of about 20 minutes. So I love that. Certainly it's not great if you get it all over your clothes, but I love that it's the high quality of the fragrances in combination. It shows, to me at least, that there's going to be a lasting fragrance cloud and some longevity with it. So upon smelling this, I never got pineapple from Creed Aventus or Absolu Aventus. And in my experience, having both Creed Aventus and Absolu Aventus, they're very similar, with Absolu being slightly more citrusy and maybe stronger in my experience, but I wasn't getting any feminine vibe from it at all. It came across as very masculine, and I knew everyone was picking up on the pineapple notes, and I was not. I wanted something more out of it. As far as Molecules+Iris, I tested it and I liked it. It's very nice, but I wasn't necessarily inclined to purchase it. It just, at least not right away. I figured it was something that maybe down the line I'd put it on a wish list, maybe get it as a gift, but it wasn't something that necessarily moved me to buy. And then Fresh Cream, I've always kept a bottle of it. I think it is a lovely, very linear, but lovely gourmand. It is just scrumptious. It's one of the best vanilla fragrances I've ever come across. It's very pure, very milky. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's simple. It's comforting. It's warm. I just love it. So I ended up recently taking my Absolu Aventus and applying the Iris molecules on top of it. And I also, in a separate test, I did Absolu Aventus and Fresh Cream. Both turned out beautifully. So beautifully that I went ahead and I bought the Molecules+Iris because I didn't have it. I only had a tester. So when the Molecules came today, I thought, let me try combining all 3 fragrances together and see what happens. And that's when I got this perfection. It is just, it's like something completely different. I mean, I'm terrible at layering. I'm nervous about wasting fragrance, so I try to be judicious with how I combine